fam? Hope everybody had a great Thursday. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be doing the video tonight, but or today, but I had a few minutes before my festivity starts. I said, let me go ahead and knock one of these out real quick. Just because today was one of those days where we've had rough DR days in the last week or so, but today was a relatively easy day. So I want to just point a couple of things out. Um, I feel like my buddy Tim always say, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do this. And he turn around and does it anyway. So, and Tim, if you're watching this, I know how you feel, brother. All right, anyway. So let's do a real quick recap of what happened today. Two trades today, really, really simple. And let's get into it real fast. All right, so as usual, let's start with our range. So 41.76 up to 42.05. So that's about a good 25 points. So that's a nice range here. And the setup for DR was a down move. Okay, so expectation is that we'd be moving down once we confirm. Took a while to get there, right? We ended up going up, almost up back up to the high side. Then we turned back around and actually confirmed right around a little after 11. So we got that confirmation. So, again, we do things right. We follow the rules, right? So real simple. We confirmed low here. We retraced here, all right? And so my order is on the DR. Well, again, you look and see DR and IDR are pretty much, the same, in the same spot, maybe about a quarter point difference. So put the order on, I want to say mine was on the DR low, just because of how close they were together. And, you just let it play out, right? So it kind of went around for a little while, right around lunchtime. It did the drop, right? Never had any really chance of getting up to where our stop loss was, or that 5-point stop loss. It just wasn't, we got about 2 points in the red, and then it just turned right back around. So real simple here, 41, let's say 76, 41.56 was down here. And, just moving stops, right? So all we're doing is moving, take profits down and moving stops down, right? So like we normally do, as price comes down, as price comes down, we move our take profit down, move our stop down, and you just keep doing that until you get to, again, in this case, I did, 5 points, then 10 points, then 15 points, and then 20 points. All right, so that was the first one. Now, this was, all this happened, and then we started moving back up right around 1 o'clock. And we got all the way back up here. Now, here's was an interesting one. And I did not take this trade because I I realized, like I said, when we did all this movement here, I didn't really think that we would just come right back to DR and then turn back around, right? I just didn't feel that. So I can't really quantify that one. But it just didn't, I'm like, there's no way it's going to just come here and turn back around. So I said, let me just wait. Now, even if I had gotten in, I would have gotten stopped out would have got stopped out somewhere in here, and that would have been okay. All right, not a big deal. Because again, I got 20 points in the bank over here, right? So if I lose 5 over here, I'm okay with that. But did not take that trade. Was actually talking to some folks and ended up watching it go up. Had my alert set. Now, again, same thing, like we talk about alerts all the time, and this is why it gets so important, because I'm not really watching the chart all day long, right? I got my alert set. After 10:30, I set my alerts for DR, IDR, right? And let it play out. And then, matter of fact, what I actually do is when I see it, once I have it set, it confirms. I actually go back then and reset it so that when it retraces, I'll know to pay attention to it. Okay, so even like I'll say set the alerts, but even after the first alert, and that's your confirmation alert, then I'm going to reset that alert back so I can see where the retrace happens. Okay, because it might not happen right away. Sometimes, some days it takes a couple hours for it to happen. So anyway, so in this case, same thing here. Alert's been set on the 0.5 fib inside the IDR lines, and we get a hit on it. And then, it comes up, put the order here, and then boom, here we go again, right? So another 20 pointer. So 40 point day in two trades that were not complicated at all right? This one was from 41.90 to about 41.70. Now I could have actually been a little bit more greedy on that one. Um, I actually could have taken another 10 points off of that one. But again, I just wasn't, um, I didn't, yeah, 20 points was good enough for me, right? I wasn't trying to be super duper greedy. But, hindsight, yeah, I could have done that. But anyway, so that's it, guys. Again, I wanted to keep this short and quick. Just wanted to point out a couple of things there because, again, we've had some rough DR days in the last week or so. So today was relatively simple. Um, Now, tomorrow definitely will not be trading. I'll be on the golf course in the morning and then some activities in the afternoon and then the evening. So, yeah, definitely will not be trading tomorrow. So, if you do trade, trade safe, stick to your plan, stick to your rules, and just do what you know how to do. All right. All right. So, as always, love on your loved ones, 'cause you never know when you won't be able to do it again. So, take advantage of each and every opportunity. And I appreciate you guys. Any questions, put them in the comments. I'll get to them as soon as I can. But, um, that's it. All right, guys. Have a good one, and y'all be easy.